I feel like this new beginning that you're going through is, it's not like the other ones that you're going through. This one's different. This death and rebirth is on a whole nother level, is what I just heard. There are new levels to this version that you have just stepped into of yourself, version of you stepped into. The first card I felt out, and I felt this very strongly, was the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very grounded in her choices that she makes financially, but not just that. She takes her money and she's generous with it. She uses it to nurture and care and comfort for those that she loves and finds near and dear to her heart. 110 for somebody. It says focus on your home, your family, and prosperity. And under that we have protective, motherly, and generosity. Generous. The Queen of Pentacles was the first card out. Let's see if I can not get a glare. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. And the next one that we got was the Eight of Swords reversed. And specifically heard with this one, this was self-imposed limitations. Right? You're no longer buying into old thought patterns and beliefs. And this is not to say that you're perfect. Everyone has their days where it's really easy. Confirmation. It's really easy to slip back in those times. Sorry, I know somebody said that they couldn't hear me the best in the last video. Trying to speak quieter. Here in just a little bit, I will have better quality videos. And we'll just keep it at that. We won't let the cat out of the bag yet. Oh, this new deck is not broken in yet. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords reversed. And what I heard with this was hopeless. There was some unresolved issues, some emotional baggage, I'm getting from childhood, from parental figures. May not have been your parents, grandparents for some people is what I'm hearing. but you may have felt hopeless, and you may have felt like there was no way you were going to get away from this family. Toxic trauma bonds may be very significant, are very significant in this instance. And that was right after we have liberation, new perspective, and freedom. So, yeah, somebody's freed themselves from a very toxic family dynamic that they maybe thought they were not going to be able to get away from. Getting Queen of Cups energy, a real sweetheart that despite what these people had done to you, you still loved them, but you had to understand that that was like a reflection of your self-worth, and we're just not going to let people treat us like that. Period, point blank, baby. I see you. I know how hard that is. Trust me. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, selfishness, insecurity, and jealous. Yeah, these people were so selfish towards you growing up. And it had you really insecure. But, you know, at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and point out the author. These are accurate. They were jealous of you, honey. That's why a lot of you guys have had a light inside of you since you were a kid. And have pissed off grown adults, have pissed off teachers for no reason. You've always been that person that would be picked out when they weren't even being the worst person in class or whatever, because we all misbehaved in school, okay? You have had a light inside of you, confidence about you, right? And the upright is confident, passion, joy, determination. They didn't like that about you, honey. They didn't like how light you were, how much light you shined on their demons, because it irritated their demons. And that's okay, because we're not here to judge. They were just not ready to face their demons at the time. And that's okay. That's okay. But it's also not our problem. It's not our problem to go and fix other people. And that may have been a lesson that you also had to learn. And that's why with the Queen of Pentacles, the first card out, you're pouring into yourself now. You were pouring into yourself. Sorry if my dog's snoring really loud and you can barely hear me. I'm trying to talk kind of quietly. Out of respect for my roommates. It's funny because I placed the Queen of Wands in the upright and it was in the reversal. But what I just seen is you can always call on your natural talent. Your natural talent is just being you. Just being the most authentic version of you that you can be. That's all. That's all. Let me flip this up before I get it. Okay. How the situation that you were in maybe had made you feel like, you know, like, well, I'm so caught up in this, I'm not even thinking about my future. You're not even thinking about your, like you have no sense of direction. And it's like now you're finally taking this seriously. You're finally starting to look into, with the Fool reversed, you're starting to look into the possibilities of what could be. What these journeys in life that you've always wanted to be. So, but going back to school could be significant. Management is what I just heard. Going back to school, having people work for you, right? You having managers, whatever the case may be. This is going to be different for everybody. I'm reading for a large collective. Maybe a small collective, but I'm trying to go for a larger audience. But at the same time, I want this reading to only find who it's meant to find when they're meant to find it. Even if it's just 13 people, you know, even if it's just one person. Remember how we were talking about you walking away from this toxic family dynamic? Well, guess what? You walking away is getting you the real deal. With the Ten of Pentacles, you're getting the real deal. You're getting the real love. You're getting the really happy family, the kids, whatever it is that is ideal for you, you are getting it. And it's going to be able to be, it's something that you can leave behind for the generations behind you. Even if you don't want kids, whatever you want to do with this money when you leave is up to you. You're going to be able to do it. And a lot of people like to associate with this money, but what I'm getting is like land, right? Land, vehicles, property that they can build on, homes that they can tear down and renovate, whatever they want to do with it. You're passing that down. I'm more or less getting that than I am getting money. Right, money comes with it, of course, but that's what I'm getting. And this is for the long haul kind of thing. This is something that you're going to be able to pass down for a very long time. And may take some time to acquire. 11/11 when I looked up. This could be a wish fulfillment. It could be a long acting thing. It could be a short acting thing. The time is going to be different from everybody, depending on the choices that you make. The choices that you make align you to the things that you want to be. Say you want to accomplish A, B, and C. Well, you got to align yourself with A, B, and C, right? It's not about, oh, this is probably going to take forever, da-da-da-da. Miracles happen every day. Miracles happen every day, baby. They do. All right. I'm going to get just a little bit more. When a card falls on the floor, it's uno, uno, uno. Oh, that was very wrong Spanish. It's very, very, very significant. It's the strength card, of course. The strength that you exude for making it out of these toxic family bonds. No one talks about how hard it is to leave a family toxic bond. Especially for the people out there that have lost a parent and they clung on to the other parent. Yeah. The strength that you exude. I seen a message by Shay Pilla. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, love. I'm so sorry, Shay Pilla. Pilla? Shay. The beautiful Shay. She was saying, God says that you don't have to be strong anymore. God's got you. You went through things as a child that no child should have had to went through. And you still loved your parents. Right? And trigger warning, but I'm just gonna say it how I feel it. I'm seeing like a child getting abused and still looking up and being like, but I love you. Why would you do that? And because you did not lose your heart, because you didn't turn to the dark side, and everyone makes mistakes, nobody's perfect, everybody has hurt somebody in their life, okay? You never lost your heart. You never lost your heart. The kingdom of God here on earth just handed to you, and you can do with it as you please, because you chose yourself, because you're pouring into yourself, because you left a family dynamic. And this may not be like a full no contact situation. This just may be something where separating was just the best thing. Loving from a distance was just the best thing, you know. You may not be getting the recognition that you deserve. You may not have the family support that you want and deserve. It's 1444. But the foundation that you are providing for yourself don't matter if you don't have the recognition. It don't matter. Well, this is a 6 of Wands. Yeah, 6 of Wands. It don't matter. Because you're looking ahead. Full steam ahead is what I just heard. Yep. Full steam ahead is what I just heard. Somebody's grandma's talking my ear off. Monique. Okay, I can't do all the... y'all know I be getting squirrel momented. I'm a one-track mind kind of being. Hold up. The lack of recognition that you may not have from your family, God's about to replace that. It does not matter. God said, don't worry about that, baby. I got you. God said you're not gonna be in need of comfort and support and community in this season of your life. And I speak that life over your life as well. You are not gonna be in lack in emotionally, financially, materially. You are not going to be in lack. Your cup is going to overfloweth and then some, okay? I'm seeing, like, you know those little champagne glasses, and they'd like stack them into like a Christmas tree and like pour it down and it just boo boo. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. You're not even looking back, you're looking forward. And like, this is such a hard... Frogs are significant. This is such a hard thing to do. Ooh, I just seen a blue orb right beside my phone. It's like a blue streak. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is significant. Frogs are significant. Dragons are heavy significant. Bears are significant. Cub bears. Rabbits, white rabbits, heavy on the white rabbits. Eucalyptus and sage are going to be significant. Eucalyptus is significant. Let's see. I'm trying to... Hold on. Revamping your view... I'm sorry, your aesthetic, the way you dress, maybe. Home cleaning, deep home cleaning, maybe also significant. Candles, a lot of candles may be significant. Self-care, healing relationships with parents. Step parents are going to be significant. Marriages, okay. I gotta slow it down, got a headache there. Okay. So, the Message from Spirit Oracle deck by Miss Lynette Mercado. So this lady has a wonderful set of decks on Etsy. If you guys would like to check this out. So I pulled these messages prior. It's from the Message from Oracle deck by Miss Lynette. And the two messages that we got, guys, we got two. Okay. Be healthier with your spending and cut back on unnecessary items for now. Don't think of this as, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like this forever. Oh my god, I'm gonna be eating ramen noodles. Da, 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 da. It's only 1919 when I looked up. It is only for now. It's only for a little bit, okay? It's only for now. And the next one was, try relaxing more when you drive. You'll be less tense when you arrive at your destination. Ooh. Alright, guys. I love you guys so much. My name is Kayla. If this resonated, please let me know. Let's see, drop a frog in the comments down below, because frogs are significant. Costa Rica and Japan are significant also. Poisonous frogs and applesauce. Alright. Believe it or not, I've had some really weird stuff like click for me. So, I mean, hey, it'll resonate for somebody. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one, okay?